Hello you guys and welcome back to another video. This is going to be episode 1 of the potato gen of the Very Veggie challenge in The Sims 4. So before we get into the game, I'm going to very quickly go over the rules for potato gen. Generation 5 of Very Veggie. So we are, around halfway through this challenge. So Ida is the sim we're going to be playing with, Ida Veggie. And she aged up into a child just kind of recently. So she has a few friends, but I'm excited to get into the game and I want to go do a different exploring with her friends. Her and her friends, she has to do some mischief stuff. So that'll be fun. So you never really minded dirt, and you don't see why anyone else would either. And she started off with the slob trait, so that makes perfect sense for the beginning of her little story. It's honestly kind of offensive that people are so dramatic about always wanting a clean house with functional appliances and no mold. I think this is really funny because her dad is a big, neat sim. He's neat, so he's always cleaning the house. And I guess Ida really hates that a lot. As a landlord, you don't worry about any of these things. The tenants can just deal with it. You love to dumpster dive, befriend dust bunnies, and live in filth, and you absolutely never clean. So her theme color is brown. Her traits are going to be freegan, nosy, and slob. Right now she has slob, and I wanted to give her nosy when she ages up into a teenager. Her aspiration, she has a child, social aspiration right now, but she will get the 5-star property owner one. She's not going to have any formal career. She has to earn money dumpster diving, which is going to be fun because I've never really explored, very little explored the dumpster diving from Eco Lifestyle, and as a landlord, so she has to get money from her rental units as well. Her additional rules are to become a 5-star property owner and have 3 different units occupied by tenants. Befriend a dust bunny, which I have done in the past a few different times. They bring you really expensive gifts, so that's also another way that she can make her money. We have to max out the fabrication, baking, and mischief skills. As a child, she's going to be working a lot on mischief because it's the only one that she can do. And then she can only decorate her home and the rental units primarily with furniture obtained from a dumpster. So I'm not certain if they can dumpster dive as a kid, but I want to try that out in this video, and I want to see if she can start collecting some things. Here she is. So here's our little potato sim. Here's little Ida. For some reason, she's holding her little kitten. Her and her dad were out here on a walk. They were walking around the lake, going on a little nature walk, a little evening time nature walk. The kitten was back at the house, but for some reason when I loaded back into the game, it teleported to Ida's hands. So she is now holding the little cat out here on their walk, but it's actually pretty late and she needs to, well, she doesn't have to go to school tomorrow, but I would like for them to head back home. She can run back home holding her little catty. Her new little kitten. We got the new little kitten and I named the little cat Patty because Patty Pan is a type of squash, and I'm naming all of the last gen was squash gen, and I'm naming all of Blossom's cats after different squashes or squash adjacent stuff. Her current cat is Pumpkin, and Pumpkin just aged up into an elder, and I wanted them to have another cat before we lose Pumpkin so they can get attached to someone else, and I always wanted to have a little cat in this house. Now that Blossom is done with all of her rules, her gen, she can just kind of chill out a little bit and just do whatever she wants. Right now she wants to play video games on her computer, and I'm perfectly fine with her doing that. She also got a haircut at the end of the last video, and I really like the hair. I think it's really cute. I like the short hair on her a lot. I'm glad it's the weekend. I'm glad we're starting her generation out on the weekend because I want her to go out and about with her friends tomorrow and do some exploring, start on her skills. She's a little bit sad because I need to put the little cat. The little new kitten can't climb up the stairs, so we need to go. She's so cute and tiny. We need to go and set her down in Ida's room, I guess. She's technically like Blossom's cat, I guess. She's the family cat, but Ida has definitely seemed to take a liking to her right away, so maybe she can turn into Ida's cat. Spencer is big on cleaning and tidying, and he's neat, so he does these cleaning frenzies all the time. However, if I see a dust bunny show up, I'm going to get Ida to befriend it as quick as she can so that it doesn't disappear whenever he vacuums the floor, and then I'll just maybe have her a little collection of them in her bedroom if I can. Ida's a little bit sad right now. There was a loss in the family. Someone you can get underneath the covers. She's sad because some very distant cousin died, someone that we never met, so I don't think this should last for too long. Hopefully she'll be happier tomorrow. Oh my gosh, there's a monster underneath her bed. She's gonna try to talk to it. She was unsuccessful. Okay, well maybe Spencer might need to get up and go spray the monster real quick. Okay, no more monster. I think you should be good. he's gonna tuck little Ida back into bed. And hopefully she'll be good to go. I may need to get her the nightlight if the monster shows up again. Today is the first day of winter, so it's getting pretty cool. Well, it's actually warm today, but I think it gets pretty cold here in San Sequoia. There's a little puddle here in the bathroom floor, so she's gonna splash around in it in her, oh my gosh, in her socks. She's gonna get her socks all sopping wet, which is really gross. But then I'd like for her to give herself a little pep talk in the mirror, just to kind of make her a little bit less sad before she goes to head out with her friends. She's getting grungy, so she's a bit uncomfortable, but because she's a slob, you wouldn't think that she would get uncomfortable. She notices that she's gross, and she's all grossed out by it, but I don't think that really suits her. It says they have no issue with being dirty at all, and she even wants to be in a dirty environment. She wants to trash a room to give a large negative environment moodlet. She has a grungy moodlet, but I guess that's not good enough. So, Spencer, you're gonna have to influence her to shower. She definitely needs to shower before she goes and hangs out with anybody today. Actually, taking a bath, well, she's taking a bath. I wanted her to take a shower because it's quicker, but taking a bath, playing around in the bubbles has actually made her feel a lot happier. She's feeling playful now, which is really nice. She's asking Spencer for some advice about no one wanting to play with her. Last recess, no one wanted to play with me. I climbed around on my own. Well, I feel like that's kind of a you problem. You have friends. Sorry. You have friends at school. I don't know why she wouldn't want to play with her other friends, so why don't you ask the other kids? Ask your friends if you can join. You should already be playing with them. He's trying to shoo her out of the bathroom. Maybe you should clean that toilet first, Spencer. Okay, that's really gross. Okay, she's really, really playful. She's had some food, and she took her shower. She wants to ride a bike for 4 hours, achieve level 6 of her motor skill, achieve level 5 of her social skill. We can definitely do maybe practice typing, swim, play on the monkey bars. I'm actually gonna buy her a bicycle to keep here. We got some little balloons and a banner for the birthday party, and then we got this for some other event. Let's sell both of those. We don't need like the crib anymore, the play mat. We can put this little ball out for the animals. This was for their wedding. I'll keep this one. They always get these 2 gifts for the wedding. I never like this pillar one. It's not really my thing. But I will keep this cool little bouquet. This little centerpiece, we can put it over on the countertop. There we go. Can I change it to a nicer color? This one's marked as being white and pink. But it is. There's no pink to be found anywhere. There's white and red, and there's white and purple. Or like lavender and purple. Red. I love the red. I love a red rose. My favorite flower. We've got a dress. We've got some robotics craftables. I don't know why these get stuck into my inventory, but they're not worth anything. I'll just get rid of them. And then I've been swapping Blossom's blanket back and forth on her bed, just to like change up the scenery every now and again. My Sims always get the Supreme Freelancer award by maxing out the performance meter in this freelance career. So many of my Sims just end up with that award. I have no clue why they get it. I don't have any clue why they get that award. It just shows up in their inventory, and it's kind of odd. Because I don't think I've ever had any Sim in the freelancer career. But I want to buy her a little bicycle so that she can, start practicing it here at the house. And then she can do her other playing around, her like motor skill. She can do over here or at the rec center. We can go over there. None of the bicycles are brown that the kids can ride. Like these are all, this one kind of is, this one kind of is, but those are all for grown-ups. None of the kids' bicycles are. So she's not allowed to, I guess she can't have a little brown bicycle, but she can have a little purple bicycle. We'll have to go with that one instead. Ida, take that little bike with you. She wants to win in 3 games. This is for a little formative moment. She wants to win some games on a gaming console. She wants to figure out what kind of music she likes. She's already read her 3 different like mystery books or whatever she was wanting to read. I think I want to take my group of friends, which I think is only 2 or 3 other kids, I think. And I want to go to Evergreen Harbor because I want to see if the kids can dumpster dive. We could just go to like one of the little community spaces like this one because it has a dumpster here. Or we could go to the Sprucewood Square. I feel like I haven't really been to I don't know if I've been to the Sprucewood Square. I'm gonna go to this one instead. I've been to the waterfront multiple times. I don't know if it has a dumpster, but we'll find out. And then she's friends with Monica. She's friends with Michelle. She met Trent in the last video. We'll bring Scott along. And then Tom aged up into a child. So I need to give him his little like updated appearance, but we'll bring him along too. Okay, here's all of our little friends. This is Trent. I've given him some CC and some little outfits. And then here is Tom. I don't know if that's the same hair he had as an infant or as a toddler, but it's similar-ish. I'm gonna have her do like any little mischief things like monkey around, and is making fun of adults mischief? No, it's just silly. Okay, these 2 are monkeying around, and then let me like make sure. Ooh, Ooh, oh my gosh, he got mad. Oh, it looked like he got mad, but they got like little funny sentiments together, so that's fun. Okay, she's acquiring the mischief skill, which is perfect. Let's do some more mischief. Let's do a little prank. Let's trick Michelle with a hand buzzer, which I feel like is kind of mean, but I feel like it's a little bit meaner than just mischief. Oh my gosh. I feel like that crosses over into mischief and just goes on to mean. Okay, she's upping her social skill, level 4. I want to make sure that she is in like the Veggie family and friends like club, but I just also want to make her own club for her and her little friends. She can't add any of her kid friends for some reason. She can only add all the grown-ups that she knows, which is a little bit odd, but that's fine. The activities are gonna be play on playground equipment, be friendly, and be mischievous. I can add them in by like inviting them, but I can't do it like from a list for some reason. And they are all so happy to join. Oh my gosh, this one said he doesn't want to join. Who? Scott has said he doesn't want to, which actually, he's a bit older than the rest of the kids, so maybe he thinks it's a little bit too childish. The club's a little bit too childish for him, so I'm okay with him not joining just because he's gonna age up a lot before the rest of them anyway. So once he becomes a teenager, he probably won't be hanging out with them as much. Okay, there is a little dumpster here. There's also like a ton of bathrooms. Why are there so many bathrooms? Why are there 6 toilets in here? I feel like that's a little bit overkill. That's just too many bathrooms. I don't know why there's so many. Let's go check out the latest NAP gossip. And then let me see, can she can dive for deals or she can dive for meals. This lady found something, this lady found some food in the dumpster that she's eating, which is absolutely nasty, but I think that Ida is going to be doing a lot of that, so I'm going to have to look the other direction for some of it. And then here's the like little recycling machine to get bits and pieces. There's a fabricator that I think you use those bits and pieces for to like create things, but I don't think she can interact with the fabricator while she's a child. Okay, but she's going to jump into this little dumpster here and see if she can find anything cool. And I know that she can also check in, I think they can also just check in regular garbage cans for like discarded toys and stuff as well, so I'm going to get her to be doing some of that. Ooh, she found $3. That's it. And it's empty. There's nothing else that we can dive for. Okay, but that's good to know. I can just like look around the world for different little dumpsters. She's actually, oh, she's still really sad about the family member dying. I really want her to like, cheer up. Is there a mirror in here? There's 6 toilets and 0 mirrors. But let me have her go over, in this direction. Everyone can come over here and we can buy ourselves some food or some drinks or something. Because she's getting a little bit hungry. Why don't you order yourself something that'll cheer her up? Like some pizza. Some pizza would always cheer me up. And then since it's kind of chilly, maybe we can get like a nice hot drink. I don't know where she has to sit and eat. There's really no place over here to sit. Like there should be a little bench that kind of appears right beside the food. Or she's just going to have to stand there. She's just going to stand there and eat. But whenever we get done, when she gets in eating, I want to try to find another dumpster somewhere. Whether there's another one in this little neighborhood or I should travel to the other neighborhood in Evergreen Harbor, the other one of these little community spaces. Okay, she had her little pizza. It didn't cheer her up enough. Cheer her up +1, but not enough to get over that +3 sad. And then we can go to the waterfront community space. Let's go over here and see what we can find. Oh my gosh, I show up to this lot I bring all my friends along and they all immediately put unhappy frowny face bags all over their heads. What the hell? You guys won't have to do that. Is she gonna go she's not putting the bag on her head. Everyone else is though. Can I have her do it? Oh, she can cry. That's so sad. She also has she's feeling hurt by someone nearby. I'm not really sure exactly what they did. Like, did one of her friends do something mean? Yeah, look, Scott said, oh, is it because he said he didn't want to join her club? Is that what made her her mean? I mean, is that what made her upset? I don't know. They said something rude to each other and they're both upset at the other sim. They're both mad. Or sad, or whatever. Multiple of my friends are sad. Look, Monica's also sad. Take those bags off your head. Oh my gosh, I hate that so much. I guess this neighborhood has the freaking, like, neighborhood action plan that makes them do that. And I don't like it at all. Okay, we're gonna have to wait our turn to dive into the dumpster. Okay, she's making a mess on the floor, which I'm actually fine with. She loves messes. And she's playing rock, paper, scissors, and she got embarrassed because I guess she sucks at it. Why is it saying this sim stole whatever was in there. I didn't even get a chance. He found a piece of pizza in the dumpster, and I can't even look in there for anything else. I can't look in there for meals or deals. Oh, another dumpster. Yes, go dive for deals. Come over here before this other lady gets to it. She's gonna jump on inside. My like frame rate is messing up it's like slowing down every time she opens up one of the dumpsters. I don't know why. Okay, she jumped back out pretty quick. Did she find anything? A shale white dye in the dumpster. Check her inventory. Okay. Okay, we have a little white dye. I don't really know what I can use. Well, she can use that in the fabrication machine when she gets it, when she's able to use it. Can't use it just yet, but it's definitely good to start collecting all this stuff early. Oh my gosh, look at these kids. They're going crazy over here. Some of them are making messes, some of them are cleaning the messes, and some of them are playing pirate ship. They're playing like Pirate Castaway. Let's go dive for meals. Or I mean, actually, I want to dive for deals. It's in use. Get out of there. It's my turn. That's my dumpster. Bring it. Oh, she's embarrassed because her friends are around. And the environment is really... Oh, why is she hiding? Are they playing hide and seek? And I didn't know about it. She's embarrassed because her friends are around and the place is filthy. But Ida, I mean, like, be serious. Your friends are literally making the messes. They're causing the filth. So you don't have to feel so bad about that. Can I get my dumpster, please? Dive. Stop playing hide and seek. Let's go dive. Ooh, we could go around the fire festival. Let's see what we can find in this dumpster. It's getting late. Her parents would probably be a little bit, paranoid about her being out after dark. At least so far away from home. I think she could go hang out at the recreation center after dark, but probably not way out here in Evergreen Harbor. What did I find this time? I found a barrel wood sink, but it may be in questionable condition. Check the household inventory. So if I find, see, that's going to make it a little bit tricky. If I find items that go into the household inventory, I can't like really take those with me when she moves out one day. So I guess I could just sell those items or just use them for like our house if we need to. But I could just sell those items and then like she could just have any of the money from those items. Hopefully they'll take off those bags from their heads when we get to a different neighborhood. But I'm gonna let her hang out here and play on the playground equipment for like an hour or so. She does have to go to school tomorrow, so she can't be out too late. She wants to ride a bike for 4 hours. I want to kind of do that from home, but achieve level 6 of her motor skill. So why don't you go around and play together on the monkey bars? And she can probably chit chat while she's doing this to up her social skill. Oh, this is the old sim that died while we were here having her birthday party. An old man just like freaking up and died. So I'm gonna move him way out there. Okay, she's racing Monica across the monkey bars, and it looks like she won. Now she's gonna go play on the slide. It's 8:30, Ida. I think it's about time that you head on back home. You should probably get some dinner. She kind of had dinner. She kind of had pizza for dinner, so maybe she can just get a little dessert. She does have to, I'd like her to kind of have a bit of a sweet tooth because she does have to max out the baking skill later on. I mean, she is a little bit hungry. So Spencer's, he's polishing the grill. He's cleaning it. He's not cooking, but you know what? You can go ahead and cook something. What's something good for the whole family? Why don't you cook some chili? Cook some chili for everyone. And while she's waiting for her chili, she can probably ride her bicycle around a little bit. A little bit in like the front yard, maybe on like the street right in front of the house, I think would be a good place. Okay, she's trying out her little bicycle for the first time. Hopefully she doesn't ride into, they really like driving like directly into the fences or directly into the house. So I'll keep an eye on her, but she seems to be doing pretty good. She's just riding around in a circle for right now. She's not even like on the pedals. She's just trying to figure out her balance. They don't let them do a bike with like training wheels first. In this game, there's not like a little bike, which you kind of think there should be. Spencer, why don't you come on out here and see if you can like help her, like coach her with her bike. With her bike riding, how does he do it? I think she has to get off the bike first. There we go. Now he's gonna coach her a little bit. I wonder if she learns it. She probably learns it quicker if someone else is teaching her. And she's going like a little bit farther away as well. She has reached motor level 5. Okay, it's quite late. She really has to go to sleep. Alrighty, let's stop doing our teaching. We'll do some more of that tomorrow. But Spencer, why don't you tell her she needs to go take a shower? And then she can get a little bit of food before she heads off to sleep. Guadalupe just got married. She got married to the oh my gosh, look, Neil got remarried again. He got remarried to Brittany now. Guadalupe got married to, like, the handyman guy that had come over to our house once. Okay, Neil's last 2 spouses have died. Very suddenly and kind of suspiciously. So I really hope nothing happens to Brittany. I think it's just a coincidence, but he has lost 2 wives in the past. So be careful. Brittany, be careful. Blossom can write and publish different research papers. on all the stuff that she's like really good at. So why don't you do one on video gaming? It gains her a little bit of fame as well. Okay, Ida has to head off to school. Her second day of grade school in like a little bit under a half hour, but Spencer has made some breakfast scramble. So she can grab a little plate of that first. Okay, she got $600 and something for her research paper. And then Ida can make friends when she's in school today. Okay, Ida has returned home from school and she's brought back a school project that she can do. A little chemical volcano. She's really bored right now because she had, she got extra homework because she did her test wrong. Let's put her little volcano thing in the backyard so she can work on that. But I kind of want her to play around, on her bicycle a little bit more. So why don't you go and do some more practicing? Okay, she's actually kind of using the pedals this time, but her left leg is kind of stuck. Power conservation was repealed. Oh my gosh. Okay, Spencer, he asked every sim that he saw for a repeal signature, and it actually worked. I'm so glad they're not going to turn off my power again. Level 6 motor skill. So now we need to do level 5 social skill. Why can she go on like okay, you're really sleepy. You don't have to do any more bike riding right now. I want her to go on Blossom's computer and just chit chat with her friends. I was going to invite them over and go play like on the splash pad or something, but she's too sleepy today. So I think we'll do that tomorrow after school. Ooh, look, a dust bunny has shown up. Ida needs to go to sleep. She really needs to go to sleep. But I want her to befriend that thing before Spencer can vacuum it up. So maybe she can get up right before she goes to school tomorrow and try to feed it some dust. Okay, she has to go to school in a half hour. So why don't you come on in here real quick? And you can feed this little guy some dust. It says she has to befriend one dust bunny for the challenge, but I'm going to befriend all the ones that I see. They're very, very easy to find, and they're very, very easy to befriend. And then they also bring me lots of valuables. Okay, I want to make sure... Okay, I need to wait. Okay, she has to go to school, I think, but I want to make sure that I don't, that he doesn't get stepped on while she's gone at school. Oh, I think my little kitten is aging up. Little Patty is aging up into a grown-up... Into a little grown-up cat? Okay, Blossom's really, really excited about it. Can I Simstagram her while she's aging up? No. I know that she's really cute and fluffy. Oh, well, kind of. I can Simstagram her while she's really sparkly. So sure, we'll take a couple pictures. Look at this beautiful little catty. Look at her little fluffy tail. Is she gonna jump on the counter? And look at her. She was like wiggling her little butt. That was so cute. You can't be on the counter. Oh my gosh, she jumped. Ah! She's jumping onto the refrigerator. It is so cute. She's staring at the wall. Oh my gosh, she's so dumb and she's so cute. I love her. Look at this adorable little cat. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, but this one is cuter than Pumpkin. This cat is far cuter than Pumpkin. Look at Pumpkin. Pumpkin's little face is like, he's cute, sure, but his eyes look a little bit weird and his face kind of has a weird vibe to it. Like he just his it looks like the body parts don't quite fit onto the cat that they're on. I don't know. But now this little one, little Patty right here. Ooh, look at them. Look at them like looking at each other. Pumpkin's like watching this one and she seems a little bit freaked out. Look at how cute this freaking Look at how cute this dang cat is. She's eating her little kibble. She's looking at the camera so that I can take my screenshots. Oh my gosh, another standardized test. This is the same pop-up Ida got yesterday. And if I had her turn it in because I don't think she cares too much about her grades. Well, it doesn't affect her grades only for the state. She got so bored. So we're gonna confess the mistake this time. I don't want her to get that same bored moodlet. The teacher scolds her for her carelessness and makes her come back and retake the test again. Angry, Ida feels in a pretty pattern, not even looking at the questions. Oh my gosh, yeah, she really does not care about school. But now she's gonna be angry instead of bored when she gets back home. So Blossom's actually gonna go into work for like the first time ever today. Cause she doesn't have to stay home and just work on skills one after the other, after the other, after the other. In Spencer's little free time now, when he's like in the house by himself for the first time ever, I'm gonna get him to just go fishing. Because he wants to grow cow plant as his aspiration, and I know that you can fish them up sometimes. So that's how, or you can splice plants together. But I think this might be easier, and I think that Spencer would enjoy a little bit of fishing out here in the nature, out here in the fresh air. We might even catch another little glimpse of that alligator. Should I invite over classmate Scott? Yes, I think she should. Okay, let's. She's really grungy again. She needs a shower, but I'm gonna skip out on that because I want her to go. What kind of temperature is it? It's warm and cloudy. I kind of want her to go over to this side of the water and bring all of her friends over, and they can just kind of swim for a little while this afternoon. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of swimming together in this water. Spencer's catching his fish. He's reached fishing level 2. Hopefully he can catch ooh, Are you kidding me? I was literally about to say hopefully he can catch a cow plant berry sometime soon, but he actually did catch one first before he literally caught a cow plant berry before he ever caught his first fish. But now we have a cow plant berry, okay. He caught a weird little suitcase. A dragon fruit. Oh, he has good luck today. So he's catching all the cool stuff right off the bat, which is kind of perfect and wonderful. Let's go and plant that little cow plant. We'll put this little guy. I don't really care too much about it, like staying alive, not necessarily. They're also really hard to keep alive. You walk off the lot for 5 minutes and you come back and it's dead. We caught another cow plant berry, a second one. But look, we're telling little jokes about vampires while she's swimming in the water with her friends. Let's do like some mischief stuff. Let's do some little mischief things. She can become partners in crime with her friends if she wants to. Can we do any of the mischief in? Yeah, we can impersonate mermaids while we're in the swimming pool or the water. That's the best thing to do anyway. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Where's the rest of my friends? Did they not come swimming with me? She met Quentin in school. She met Reagan in school. They're all about to age up into. They're both about to age up into teens though. Oh, there's my other friend Tom. I think that's all of them. Yeah, she's got 4. No. Who's missing? Monica. Oh, Monica's swimming. She's just over here in the back. She's still so gross. I don't think swimming actually ups her hygiene at all. They're having such a laugh out here. Oh my gosh, she's reached social skill level 5. Oh my gosh, did she actually complete Playtime Captain that quick? That's crazy. She completed the whole aspiration. Wow, oh my gosh. She has a little bit of childhood left as well. She has like a whole other week. What else should I give her another aspiration? Or should I do just like formative moments up until she ages up? Huh. Outdoor enthusiast. What's this one? Be useful. No, she doesn't want to be super duper useful. Be a caregiver. Let's take that one off. Be a traveler. I kind of like be a traveler. I like traveling places when they're kids with their friends. I like going to different worlds. So let's see what be a traveler is. A real traveler's left home at least 5 times, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that's easy. That's easy. We'll do that one in no time. Be an outdoor enthusiast. Let's click that one. Yes, I think she does like the outdoors because the outdoors are kind of gross and she's kind of gross. She wants to do some outdoorsy things like gardening, swimming, catching frogs. Oh my gosh, she would love frogs. Campfires, beach combing, skiing, or playing in the snow. Okay, yes, she's already doing one of those. But it's getting late. It's getting dark. I don't really like swimming after it's dark. What's this kid doing? Just sitting here. Why is he just sitting here? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cancel out my my gathering, and we're gonna head on back home. And then maybe she can. Okay, outdoor enthusiast. I want her like roast a little marshmallow or something, or a hot dog for dinner. Let's do that. Spencer can go and light the fire. Go roast yourself a little hot dog for dinner, and then she can do a marshmallow for dessert, and then she can go feed her dust bunny some more dust. She's really, really sleepy. She's so sleepy, but she's gonna roast her little hot dogs first. She seems to be having such a good time. Look at how happy she got as soon as she sat down in front of the fire. Michael just got married as well. Oh my gosh, all of her friends, all of Blossom's like friends and like people she went to university with. Let's ask it to search for valuables now. They all waited until we got married for them to get married. I don't know why they all waited until after. A return empty pod. Clearly having put any effort into find. Well, that's okay. We'll keep feeding it dust. And I kind of actually want to move it to her room. I want to scoop this little thing up. And I know that once you get to a certain level of like having befriended it, once you actually click befriend, I don't think you have to worry about them getting vacuumed up after that. So I'm kind of refraining from having Spencer do any vacuuming until she actually befriends it, because I'm afraid it'll get sucked up. Oh, we just got a notification about someone dying. Someone that Blossom knew. For some reason, she decided to watch static TV, and she's bored about it. Which, like, yeah, here, why don't you and Spencer watch a little movie together? We got a notification that Stephanie Mullen has died, and then right below that, I got a notification that Monica was adopted, so that was Monica's mom. So she's gonna be so sad. She was adopted by the Flanagan household. Does that mean her, last name has changed? No, it's still Mullen. Ida's back home from school. She is so gross. Her hygiene is all the way down. But she did get a little packed lunch. Spencer sent her to school with some pancakes. He wants to teach her how to ride a bike, but I think you need to tell her how to shower. I think you need to teach her how to shower instead. Influence her to shower first, and then maybe she can go out. It's actually kind of raining here, so I think today I want her to head out to the rec center so that she can be inside. Oh, there's a second dust bunny. I don't know if Ida has room for like more than one in her room. Well, we can try. But I don't even know if she has the time. She's gone all day long, and in order to make these things happy, you have to feed them like every 10 minutes. So it's kind of hard to keep them happy if you're gone all day. Oh my gosh, it's so happy to be fed. That's so weird. Its happiness is still so low. I don't know why. Let's go feed this one some dust. Okay, she's getting sleepy again. She goes to bed so late that it's hard for her to get a full night's rest before she has to go off to school. So I'm gonna head on off to the rec center with her, but not stay there as late. Or you know what? Her and her friends could go catch a little movie together. They could go to the library and watch a movie. Maybe we should do that closer to the weekend. We'll go to the rec center and play around, and then maybe over the weekend on like a Friday or a Saturday or Sunday afternoon, they could go to the movie theater and they could watch a little movie. Well, you know what? I don't know if I need to be here. I kind of want her to, okay, she wants to travel. She wants to leave home at least 5 times. Let's do this one. So we can play here for a little while, and then maybe we should, why do they just sit on the floor like that? Oh, this is a new kid, Renee. Okay, let me introduce myself to this little kid. Don't mock their sadness. Do a friendly introduction. Can we play, let's challenge someone to hopscotch. Let's play hopscotch with all of them. They all like line up, I think, and wait their turn, don't they? It's gonna be a minute, so Tom's, he took a seat. Oh my gosh, level 7 motor skill. She's gonna max that out, definitely. What other skills? Creativity is quite low. Mental is non-existent. And that's okay. Motor and social, I think, make the most sense as to being like the highest for her. Oh my gosh, she's going through a phase now. She's going through a loud phase. What other outdoorsy things can she do? Garden swimming, catching frogs. That's what I wanted to do. Is there any frogs around here? There's a plant. There's a strawberry bush, but that's not what I'm looking for. I don't see any frogs. We're gonna have to go to a park to find frogs, I think. Okay, she's in a little bit of climbing around. I don't want her to get so tired like she has been. So we're gonna head on back home. But I do want her to try to do one of these 2 things before she goes off to sleep. I want to see if she can win a video game. I want her to challenge her mom to a video game. Okay, this is perfect. Blossom's already sitting on the couch. Play a multiplayer game, play My Sims Racing. She already did this once, but she did it with one of her friends and she lost. She did it twice and I think she lost both times. Okay, I think she may have, did she win? Yes, she won her first competition against her mom, who was supposed to be the best at video games. And I don't think Blossoms have a person to just let her win. Okay, they're playing a second little game of Party Frenzy. I think she may have lost that one. Yeah. She didn't get that one. Okay, but she needs to head on off to sleep. Okay, its happiness level's only low now. I think if I wake her up multiple times during the night to feed the dust bunny every time I get the option to, I think I could get its happiness level up pretty high. But that's also a little bit silly to wake her up so often. But it does work if you feed them. If you feed them often enough, the happiness level does go up. But if you wait around, it really makes them mad. Look, Estrella is about to have another baby. Tom's their kid, right? Yeah. So Tom's gonna have a little sibling. Okay, Ida is back from school today. It's Thursday afternoon. So let's go in here and feed our little dust bunny. Why is she so angry? She's losing her confidence. Oh my gosh, it's making her a little bit tense. But she had a productive school day. Oh my gosh, she's gonna do her homework automatically for like the first time. And then look, Blossom came in here to help her with her homework for the first time ever as well. Okay, this little dust bunny is thinking about her. It loves her. Oh, its happiness is neutral. I need to befriend this stupid thing. What's he asking her? He's gonna try to ride a bike. He's kind of obsessed with doing that. But I don't actually want her to ride a bike. I want her to go, leave the house again. I want her to do some more traveling, but I kind of also want to do an outdoorsy traveling. Let's go somewhere where she can find frogs. That's what I want to do. I'm thinking of going to an outdoorsy park. Potentially the one in Gibby Point, maybe? There's a little park there. There's a little playground there. And I'm sure... And this world has plenty of little outdoorsy things she can do. She can even go and look at the geyser if she wants to. It's a little bit later than I thought it was, so it's kind of dark here already. But why don't you guys go and play? Go and play on this swing set, and I'm gonna go and look for a frog or 2 or just something. Ooh, she can go and look at... What is this? Oh, this is the ranger station. Okay. Purchase a caterpillar incubator. Oh, she could have one of these little things. A little one. Wait, can she... Wait, how do I get the things that you put in there? There's a little flutterarium. I'm making her secondary secondary color green, because a lot of things don't come in brown swatches. How do I get the little things to incubate? Is this whenever you catch them out in the wild and then you unlock them? Let's see. I'm gonna buy that. Place in world. Let's just see what I can do with it right here. How do I incubate things? Gather butterfly or moth. Start raising a caterpillar. Ooh, level 4 entomology skill. How do I don't want... Ooh, I can do an unknown one with 0 entomology skill. Okay. Do I have to? I probably shouldn't start it here. I'm assuming I can take it back with me. Now I need, okay, it's occupied. I need to feed my caterpillar. What does it look like? Is it like a little cocoon? Oh, no, worse than that. Ew. Oh, ew. It's like a worm. Okay. I'm not going to look at it until it hatches. I'm going to put it in my inventory and not look at it. But now let's go and find, oh, a little toddler has shown up. I want to find a frog. Give me a frog. Look at this beautiful glowy water. Wow. I don't see not one of those little logs that let you get the frogs in them. Not a one. Okay, we're going to give up on that. But the place where I know for certain there are some of those little frogs is the Willow Creek Park. I know they have them there. So we're going to stop by Magnolia Blossom. Ooh, it's all snowy here. It's so beautiful and snowy. Let's go. Let's go over here and find frog. No, I know you can find frogs in this little pond. I've done it before. Where? What the hell? Why can't I find anything? I'm having such bad luck today. Ooh, finally. Look for frog. Look for discarded toys. Well, I think it'll disappear once I look for frogs. I didn't realize. I thought discarded toys, you find those in like garbage, but I guess you can find them in a log as well. That's like the only one I see. I don't know why all of a sudden there's a frog shortage. Usually you can find those things everywhere. Okay, but she's gonna reach in here. And she found herself a little eggplant frog. Let's go. That's not marking off of 2 out of 5. Oh, she found a discarded Void Critters booster pack. Wow. Okay. I know she should head back home because it's really late, but I want to go on ice skate since there's a little ice skating rink right here. Let's all go on ice skate for a little while. In the snow. Look how happy she is from seeing her first ever snow. Okay. Oh my gosh. Look at them all. They're all having so much fun. Well, okay. Well, not Tom, but everyone else. Everyone else is having oh, this lady is good at it. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. I'm having such a good time with her and all her little friends, but let me know what you guys would like to see in the next video. I want to do some more dumpster diving. I want to do some more befriending dust bunnies. I'll try to get like a really cool, if I get any little cool, oops. If I get any cool little artifacts or anything from the dust bunnies, I'll like keep them in her inventory. I can use them to decorate the like rental units in the houses later on. Oh, she lost a loose tooth. Oh my gosh. And then I want to put this little butterfly in her room and watch it as it hatches. And then maybe we can hatch some more. And then like I guess you like release them after they hatch or something. I don't know. Let's open our little booster pack. We found a Vulpes, a limited edition foil car. Wow, that's cool. We can trade it with someone if I wanted to, but I want to keep it. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. Let me know what you'd like to see in the next one. Thank you all so much for being here. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys right back here for some more Very Veggie. Bye.